Whoa! We're here. We just
I think I'm
escaped
supposed to
from
go.
the.
Whoa.
Yeah, you are, because you do it every time. We escaped from the. Well, we're in the quantum verse, quantum mania, and people hate it, including me. Well, I don't like being this small. What?
Gonna say, we just got back from the world premiere.
Yeah, we shrank ourselves and rode our ants to the world premiere. It took 18 years.
It was the red carpet premiere.
Yeah,
last night.
Mm-hmm.
And
they should have made everything giant. Yeah,
like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids
like
style.
big cameras and like big red carpets and like posters behind them. Yeah, they should have made everything to scale from the movie. I think that would have been funny.
Early reviews are not good though.
No, people.
Well, some of them.
People hate the movie so far. There's apparently some good reviews, and then some people say it's a slog.
Is it the official reviews? Have they started to drop, or are these like the teasy social media?
These are the people. These are like some tweets from some guys that I can name, I guess, if you would like me to. I got one right here. Let's go. Let's start off. Phase 5 has begun. This is Eric Davis. I don't know who the fuck that is.
Yeah, you know.
The new Ant-Man movie is like a psychedelic roller coaster full of frightening and hilarious oddities, plus one very menacing Kang. Big Star Wars vibes. Meet the MCU at its freakiest and most inventive.
Oh, that sounds.
So that's
positive.
a good one. So we got a couple good ones in here, yeah. But pretty much, most of them seem to be negative. A lot of people saying Act 1 is a slog and it's just a big CGI mess. I know, I got it. Thanks. This is a shit show. People's biggest I guess, is Kang. You know, everybody likes Jonathan Majors.
He's the bad guy in Creed also. So
Yeah.
he's just like Mr.
He's Creed, right? No, he's not.
No, he's
Jonathan Majors. I think his name's Kang in that one too, if I'm gonna be honest.
It's the multiverse.
Yeah, Jesus. So that's also what people aren't understanding is people are saying it's just a bunch of multiverse and variant.
Yeah,
talk.
one of the reviews you said was, I believe, for somebody that would just happen to walk up and see
one
the
movie
name
ticket,
and buy a
please.
ticket, they would know what's going on.
One ticket to Ant-Man 3, the 26th movie in the MCU, as well as the third Ant-Man.
This is where I'll start my journey.
This is where I'm going to start. One, Mater D, one ticket, please, Garcon. Thank you.
One ticket of MCU?
Yeah. I will take a large bucket of popcorn. They should, make the large bucket of popcorn, but it's only one giant one that you kind of just have to
just a popcorn.
Yeah, but
when you say I want a large popcorn, you get one
like
kernel.
as big as your head. Yeah.
And you eat it like cabbage.
And you kind of got to eat it. Yeah, bite it.
Like a cabbage size.
That'd be awesome.
I would that's the popcorn kernel size, but there's 5 of them in a bucket.
Yeah.
They're like cabbage size. And
They
you
should,
pull one out and you're just
give you a small and it's like this, you know what I mean? It's like that
you're
fucking
dipping it in a
big.
tub of butter.
Yeah. There's that Disney or whatever store that's the Ant-Man shit and it shows the pretzels going in and you can get a giant pretzel or whatever or a really tiny pretzel.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but actually there's it goes on this conveyor belt and there's a graphic of it getting bigger. It's not doing
Actually
it. Yeah, it's not using
they don't use
Ant-Man technology to make these
pin particles. Are you kidding
pretzels.
me?
They're pretzel particles actually. Yeah.
Pin pretzel particles.
Pin pretzels. Yeah, I think that's what they're called.
That's
actually
a pretty good name. I was about to say it should be.
I've been excited for this movie since a bunch of the trailers have been dropping. I liked all the Ant-Mans pretty much.
They're all people pleasers too, so
Yeah.
I find it really hard to believe
Paul
that
Rudd's a
this
people
is
pleaser. Yeah.
this isn't Thor, this isn't Doctor Strange, this is.
But people seem to be comparing it to those because they're it's just variant and multiverse talk, and that's what Doctor Strange was advertised as, but then wasn't.
Nobody had a problem with Loki.
Nobody had a problem with Loki.
That's
and
they
they
still before all this.
But nobody understands what Loki. It's well, isn't that the guy from that one, and he's not this, and he's Kang, and but he who remains in that one, and it's yeah, that's what it's set up to be. It's not he's playing one character.
It doesn't seem hard to me.
No, it's a lot of people don't seem to grasp the
this universe's
concept.
reality is grounded in essentially infinite versions of each thing, and they're all trying to wage war against each other.
There's 3 different Doctor Stranges in the fucking movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's 18 Lokis in the show. What's the problem? You don't get it still? God. They did What If. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What the fuck, guys? They've done it.
I just don't think that's if you don't understand it now, then you probably should either start from the
beginning. Why'd you go to the red carpet?
Right.
Why'd you go to the fucking premiere?
Give up or start from the beginning. Don't start at near the 30 plus project counting the shows.
Or at least go see the other Ant-Man movies, because I'm sure if you go watch those,
it'll give you some kind of
right. Yeah, you'll still get a self-contained story for Ant-Man, but it'll have bigger implications on the fucking
Right.
MCU with Kang, who is the big bad
Just
of
like
the
the
saga.
second one, it was self-contained, but then the credits scene, guess what? He gets sucked into
He
the
gets sucked into
quantum
Infinity War,
realm,
and
then
they
we
get to dust.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's Endgame setup. Yeah. I don't think this one will have any direct ties other than like for Kang Dynasty a couple of years from now. But...
Yeah, he'll probably get trapped there if he doesn't die.
He'll
And
probably
we won't
get trapped
see him,
there.
We won't see Ant-Man again until...
Or Michelle Pfeiffer or Michael Douglas will get trapped there, or somebody.
Since we're talking
one
about
of
you,
them.
do you got any predictions? You got any?
I think one of them goes for sure.
I've kind of changed from thinking it's going to be the old timers to actually it might be Paul Rudd because
No, I don't think they're getting rid of
I don't
Paul Rudd.
want them to get
No,
rid
no,
of
no.
it, but I don't even think it'll be permanent. I can absolutely see them
That's what I said. I think they're going to
Positioning
take him
it-
out of play for like a
like
long
making
time.
you think he's dead.
Yeah, I think it's going to be left ambiguous at the end of whether he died or not. I
Right.
think he's going to like trap himself with Kang.
Yeah, they're going to what if it.
Yeah. And then he'll come back, and that'll be the setup for like using Ant-Man as like the big setups for like the.
I
fucking
love
event.
it.
That's
It's
pretty
like
funny.
it's
Yeah,
irony
it's
too.
pretty funny,
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. So I'm excited. A lot of people on the internet seem to not be after watching it, but hey, I'm gonna reserve judgment until I'm
It's like what else do you
super high and super drunk in
Right.
the theater. Yeah, get
And I
blasted
kind
out
of
of
want
my
to see this in
mind.
3D.
Yeah.
This actually looks kind of like it might be.
After I
decent.
saw Avatar in IMAX 3D, I'm like, oh, 3D might be good again.
Might be the-
yeah, might be 3D
be the
might be
play.
good. Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you're not excited for Ant-Man. I mean, this year Marvel movies, Ant-Man and Guardians are the two biggest to me, right? I mean, because otherwise you got,
Yeah, I wouldn't be holding out for Marvels, you guys.
or even like
You
Secret
know.
Wars in comparison. It's
Yeah.
not going to be the same thing.
No,
and they've
Secret Invasion.
or Secret Invasion.
Yeah. There's a lot of secrets.
Lots of
Shoo, we'll never
like
tell.
Armor Wars is delayed, so anyway, they got a lot of
Yeah. Well, Armor Wars is like a movie now, right?
right.
So,
They've
like,
changed.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying. So
yeah.
it's like there's not a lot this
No.
year. So if you guys aren't
Loki
excited
season
about
2 is this
Ant-Man,
year.
that's true.
Yeah. So that's a big one. What if
But that's
season
the
2
same thing.
What if season 2 was supposed to be this
Yeah, it
year?
got delayed.
So that's a lot of the same, you
But
know.
Loki season 2 is going to basically pick up. I don't know if you.
So okay, you're shitting on movies that have to do with the multiverse and variation
But they
and
love the
variant
shows.
talk, right? But they love the shows and they like Doctor Strange, but then they're also shitting on the self-contained Thor movies that are just Thor movies.
romp,
It's
as
a
you
Thor
like to
movie.
say. It's a
And
Thor
people are
romp.
like, well, what about the multiverse shit? And it's like, now we get a multiverse one, and people are like, what the fuck is with the multiverse talk? I wanted an Ant-Man movie. It's like, well, we did a Thor movie, and you guys shat on it for being a Thor movie. So, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's starting to.
If you guys didn't complain, maybe they would just have made movies you like.
It could be Sony, or even worse, dare I say, James Gunn's DCU.
Yeah, Kevin Feige could be jumping the gun